Hi, Moriah from MoGility here. In this YouTube channel, From MoGility, we walk through safe and other agile topics. In today's video, we'll be talking about change management. Now, the topics that I want to go through today is what is change management and how do you implement change management? Now, what exactly is change management? So to go through this, I wanted to jump into some principles of change management to give a better idea as to what exactly this is. So the principles for change management are understanding the need for change, gaining stakeholder support, communication and transparency, addressing resistance, and equipping the teams. All right, for the first topic, so understanding the need for change. So this is where you really lay out a clear definition of why this change is necessary. So this could be like a digital transformation, process optimization, or even like an organizational restructure. Having a well-defined purpose is critical because the purpose is really your guiding compass for everything you do here on out. And the second one, gaining stakeholder support. So change affects everybody within the organization, and it really affects everyone on board. So securing buy-in and support from stakeholders, leaders, and key decision makers is vital for a successful voyage. And then next, with communication and transparency. So effective communication acts as the wind in your sails. And this is what keeps everyone informed about the change's purpose, the impact, and the progress. Transparency nurtures trust and keeps everybody united. If you're doing a digital transformation, a process optimization, or an organizational restructure, as I mentioned on the first bullet, those things have a tendency to cause a lot of unease. And so if you are not communicating and you are not being transparent with the people who are impacted by these changes, you may end up losing key people due to your lack of transparency and communication. And then next, addressing resistance. Resistance is a natural part of any change. You're always going to run into people who are a bit skeptical of the change and why they need to do it. So change management, though, it equips you with this ability to anticipate this resistance, to be able to address the resistance and overcome the resistance with empathy and understanding, which is really important. Again, you want to make sure that people really trust you. And if they don't, again, you can be losing key people at your organization. And then the last one around equipping the teams. So providing the team members with the necessary tools and training and support, this really empowers them to adapt to new challenges and embrace the change confidently. All right, so how do you implement change management? So implementation does have a few requirements. And so the first one is leadership commitment. So, like the captain of a ship, strong leadership commitment is crucial. Leaders must champion the change. They need to communicate the vision and lead by example. If leaders are not on board with whatever the change is, it will not be implemented. And next, formulating a comprehensive plan. So every successful change requires meticulous planning. Developing a comprehensive change management plan that outlines the purpose, the objectives, the timelines, and the key stakeholders involved is critical. So that way you have something to view and to look at while you move across this journey. And the next is engaging and involving stakeholders. So as you assemble these teams, you need to be involving them into your planning process. And these teams should be comprised of these stakeholders. And the reason why you want to involve them is you want to solicit their input, address their concerns, and incorporate their feedback to ensure a sense of ownership in this commitment. Because again, if they're not committed to these changes, it's not going to happen. And next is open communication channels. So communication is truly the lifeblood of any successful change. Establishing open channels for dialogue, feedback, and updates throughout the change journey is critical. Next is empowering change agents. So change agents are people within your organization that can help advocate and push this change along, because you can't do it alone. So selecting and empowering the right people is really important. These people should be ones who have a positive impact and demeanor. These should be people who are confident within themselves. They might not be super confident within the change or within the direction, but they're confident enough in themselves that they can have crucial conversations with people who might not be very open to the change. And so these advocates, though, they will serve as navigators, guiding their peers through the change process. So they're people who are deeply embedded within the teams and the groups that will be impacted by the changes. And then last is monitoring progress and adapting. So keeping a close eye on this compass and ensuring that everything is being monitored in regard to the progress of your change initiatives is very important. So you got to be prepared, though, to adapt the course if necessary, and this will help you navigate those unforeseen challenges. In conclusion, change management is the compass that guides organizations through the transformations that they need to go through to stay alive in this thriving business and digital age. I hope this video was helpful. Again, this was Moriah with MoGility, where we provide content related to agile and safe.